Hello everyone, it's Serpent, and in this video I'll be showing you how to make this fairly efficient iron farm. I went AFK for 3 times, an hour each time. At the first time I got 40 iron, in the second time I got 60 iron, and in the third time I got 60 iron. Those are slightly roughened up estimates. So I'm pretty sure that the second and third time were a little bit luckier than normal, so I'm going to chalk it down to about 50 iron an hour. There's an iron golem. And something else I should note is just that this fits exactly in one chunk, and that's pretty cool. You can chunk load it with very little difficulty. So without further ado, let's get started with the tutorial. So to start this off, we'll be building the bottom spawning platform, and if you want to build it in the center of the chunk, you should hit F3 and G, which toggles the chunk borders. And at this point, you can go over to the corner of a chunk and build up a few blocks. The chest will there's another iron golem. The chest will be 4 blocks below the floor, as you can see over there. So just take that into account if you want to have your output somewhere specific. Then you just basically want to build a nice 14 by 14 block square in the center of the chunk, and then go to the center of the square, which you can find if you're building it in the center by lining yourself up with this line and then this line, and you'll be in the center of the chunk at that point, and break the 4 blocks there. Then you go down, and if I find my glass, build a small tube going 3 blocks down, just like this. And it doesn't have to be made of glass, but I like the glass so you can see the iron golems. And then you go over to your chest and place a chest there, and then hoppers into the back just like this and like this. And then over in the top area right here, or rather in the middle, you go and grab yourself some signs, place one there, one there, one there, one there, and then place some lava on the top. You can use 1 bucket, but just for the sake of making it look good, because I'm like that, I'm just going to fill it in like that so that it's not flowing, because that bothers me for some reason. Then we shall build the walls around it. To build the walls, just go to a corner, place a block there, and then you can place 2 blocks there and there. Go up 3 blocks in all, and then build across all the way just like that I should say. And do the same for each and every wall, and over here just once again do the same, make a 3 high wall, and bring it out over here, and across over there as well. Now we'll be building one of the sides with the doors. 2 of the sides across from each other will have doors, and 2 of the sides will have villagers. If you want, you can flip this around from what I'm doing, it doesn't really matter. But in any case, go to the corner of one of the sides and build up 2 blocks, well 3 blocks, and then make a nice little hat over it, like that, and build that back up, and then go to this side and do the exact same thing, just build over, and another wall right there. Doors will go all the way along there, if I have doors, which I am pretty sure I don't. Where are they? Here they are. So you just want to go inside and place the doors like this. It doesn't matter which way they're facing, but just for good looks sake, I'm going to place them in like this, and all the way across both sides, just like that. And now we can get work on the villagers. So to build the villager cell, you want to go over to this side or the other one, punch 4 blocks out there, and build up just like this, like that, and then build up the sides to the same height as the doors, just the same way, and more of the same like that. So you want to build like that just over on the other side too. Once again, that's just poking these 4 blocks out and then building the side up just like that. So you now go to your glass, which I have forgotten where it is once again, and place 2 blocks like that, 4 blocks like that, and 4 blocks like that. Don't worry that these will get in the way of the golem spawning, because they won't. Golems can spawn through transparent blocks and liquids, which is why we can place the water on the floor. In any case, go over to your villager holding cell and place a torch there and there. that's just for symmetry and mob spawn proofing sake. And then grab yourself the villager, which I thought I had in this hotbar, and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villagers inside this cell. Then fill those blocks right back in. Now we just do the same thing over on this side that we did over there. Now we'll be building the top spawning platform. So you just want to go to this level at the top of the doors and build a similar platform to the one down there. And pop. Oh, that was incorrect. Just like that. So it'll end up looking exactly like that, one block down from the top. So you go to the center exactly like you did down there and punch 4 blocks into the hole, and in here that's what it looks like with the doors poking the bottoms out. Now you go to the corners and you place 4 blocks in each corner just like that and just like that, and now we shall get to the water edge. On second thought, we need to place the 4 blocks in here and in all these corners just the same as we did down there. Before we can start the water, you just place signs here. No writing. Place signs here, all along like that, and over the lava too, and once again on that side, and now we can start putting water in. Go over to the sides and just fill that in with water. It will go over the lava on the signs, but that doesn't matter since golems sink. And you just place water in all along these sides and all along those sides as well. Now you place a water bucket there, 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 and then you do exactly the same thing up here with the water buckets all along, more water buckets all along, yet more water buckets all along the sides. And then you go over to your iron bars, place a block there, iron bars there, 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 although only these 2 are needed, but once again, looks, aesthetics, all important things. And you place more iron bars like that, and 1 more over in this corner as well. Then you just place the water in at the top, same way you did down there, and it will flow just like that, and hopefully you have something that looks like that. If you want to be extravagant with the signs for some reason, this won't make a difference, but you can place signs like that to block the water from flowing onto the signs below, if that's just something you want to do. In any case though, this thing will now be spawning iron golems, and one last thing before I let you go, you should not build this too close to a village. Within 64, 65 blocks of a village, I think. Don't hold me to that number though, go look it up yourself if it's important. You should not build this because the village doors will interfere with this, with these doors. So basically the iron golems spawn in a 16 by 16 area centered on the center of the village, and if there's a door over there somewhere, the center will be maybe about here and iron golems will be spawning on the floor, and that's not something you want to happen. In any case though, hopefully this video was useful. This has been Serpent, my internet's out right now so my skin is Alex, but in any case, goodbye and I'll see you in the next one.